Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's very, very early today. How are you doing? How we doing, Pisces? Pisces, thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate and get private readers. Thank you for all those who go onto my web and purchase my items. I am the queen of spell breaking. I have quite a few candles. I have all the chakra candles, every one of them. This is, I don't practice no darkness, so I don't use black candles. This is the white candle for the spirit, the spell breaking candle. I have the orange candle here. They all have different meanings from them. The green candle, the abundance, the wealth. This one is for internet working career. Okay. Self-love. Also, the love, if this ain't that, but I can make it into the love candle if that's what you want. To bring love to you and all that, different things for different folks, okay? I also have the pink candle. I have the purple candle here. Tranquility, intuitive wisdom, divine deepness, spiritual wisdom, knowledge. Open your third eye is the purple, okay? It is for healing spell, love spells, and self-preparation spell. So I got the purple candle, I got the blue candle, okay? And they all different things for different candles, okay? I got everything on my webpage now. When you look up the candle, you will find a candle telling you what it's for and what you can use it for. So go in there. It's a candle for everything in there, okay? There is all 7 chakra candles. Very good for, whatever you want it to do. It is there for you, but it got meanings for every candle. This is the purple. I got the blue candle. I got the yellow candle. Okay. All right. So all the colors are there. The orange candle, the pink candle, they all there. And I have made them all, and they all fixed too. So whatever purpose you need them in your life for, then you get the candle that matches you. That's the first. It falls on what? Saturday. Do your rituals. Get together and do your rituals. Plan ahead and do your rituals. Write your letters. Especially on them days you should burn. I burn maybe the yellow candle or the red candle. Mostly I do a spell breaking candle for any spell that's against me. I usually do that. I think I've done enough of that. And so I'm moving on to the self-love candle or the purple candle. Even the silver one is good too. Silver is good for you, Pisces. Okay, so let's get started with this reading. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe and you like. All right, that will help me continue to grow my channel. All right, so let's get popping with the reading. Make sure you take care of yourself, nurture yourself. Okay, so let's see what the spirits want to talk to you about today. Let's see what it's about today. Let's see. All right, let's look at this candle. Candle. All right. Let's look at this. All right now. Spirits, tell me what Pisces need to know Spirits, tell me what Pisces need to know. Spirits, tell me what Pisces need to know. Tell me what Pisces need to know. Tell me what Pisces need to know. Spirits, tell me what Pisces need to know. Tell me what Pisces need to know. Barking on an adventure. Okay? I wonder of this new world. So somebody's going to be taking a trip. Somebody is going overseas somewhere. It's like you are doing something new in your life. Okay? Making moves. But definitely somebody is, I don't know, flying somewhere doing something. Somebody is moving, honey. Somebody's taking a trip, honey. Somebody is moving on somewhere. Are y'all taking a trip? Somebody's moving on, doing something different. What are you doing? Improving your health. Okay? Start taking care of yourself. Making sure you take your walks. Get your heart pumping. Do exercise. Some people are really, starting to take care of themselves. I, for once, made a promise to stop drinking sodas, and plus I drink a lot of teas, drink hot water. I try to stay away from sugar, and I love candy. I love peppermint and stuff like that, so I'm going to try my hardest to stay away from that because it's not good for me, and I know it's not, so I need to stay away from that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's find one more card, honey. Let's find one more card. So, okay. Let's find one more card. Okay. It says number 8. Spend time alone. A decision must be made by yourself. Give yourself the time and the space to seek the answers within rather than without. Now, there's a lot of roots on this. Somebody is really going within themselves. I feel like somebody, and I'm going to say this, somebody is concerned about their health. Maybe they don't feel good. Maybe they, worrying about their health, heart issues, just something about your health that you worrying about your health here is something here is that is causing you to something about your health. It's like something here. I think some of y'all need to go get checked. Or maybe y'all afraid to get checked or something. But y'all need to get checked on the health situation. Maybe y'all going within, deep within, and searching for answers. Changing your lifestyle, or really going within yourself. And Pisces, we're known for doing this. We're known for going in hermit mode. It's like we live on hermit mode. But really start taking care of yourself. It's important that you take care of yourself. Okay? If something doesn't feel right, get it checked. All right, Pisces? Because it's telling you to take care of yourself. And somebody here is taking a trip. Maybe it's telling you to take a trip to the doctor's office. All right? Something. All right? And maybe you just scared to go to the doctor, but you need to go get checked. All right? Get checked. Get that body and that mind checked. All right? All right, now let's move on. So we're going to move that here, and let's see what else is going to come out. All right, spirits, tell me what else. Ooh. Well, you know what? Let's see. I need to get this card. let's see what this card deck says, because this card deck here can really take it somewhere. I don't know, what is this about? Oh, okay. All right, let's find out what this card is saying. Let's find out. Oops, one of them already fell out. Misfortune. Misfortune. Huh. Somebody, I don't know. Some here is running out with a baby, a burning. This is like, uh, this may be like the tower moment. Okay. You know, it's a tower moment here. Let's find out more. Or you're going through something, or you just, I don't know, you don't feel, there's something here that I just feel like it's telling you it's something like somebody's traveling, somebody going within, somebody needs to go get checked. Somebody's here is running out of burning building with their baby. Misfortune, missing out on something, saving yourself. You need to save yourself from this. All right, take care of yourself. Okay. Okay. Now. All right, spirits, tell me what I need to know. Let's get this reader moving. 2 cards fell out. Okay, so you got somebody is being paraded. All right, somebody's is being acknowledged for what they do. Somebody here is waiting for their ship to arrive. But somebody here is being paraded for what they do. For the people are acknowledging you. They listening to you. You know, I see that discovering something is creating something. Someone is being known for what they do. Maybe they're speakers or something, but it's something here that it's a strong time to see things in a different light. So if somebody's being, I don't know, somebody's here being paraded, and then somebody is seeing you in a different way. All right. Creating this energy is strong. A time to see things in a different light, a new perspective. In a relationship, unlimited potential. Okay, bringing positive results. So I feel like things are going to be okay for you. But somebody here is a huge payoff. I feel like somebody being paraded, being acknowledged for what they do. The public is seeing you for what you do. Okay? I feel like just energy and manifesting, waiting for the results of your effort. The arrival of an opportunity, finally understanding your abyss. Improvement or movement in the right direction, progress. Okay? So I feel like all this work you've been doing is going to be a payoff to what you're doing. It's like you're going to be known for what you do. People acknowledging you. It's telling you that whatever it is or whatever, I feel like somebody here is being acknowledged for all the things that they do. Okay? Now, I don't mean, I feel like say you somewhere and you get a reward, or it's like receiving an award, or people are acknowledging you for the things that you do, for the way that maybe you change things in their lives. Okay, Uh, but it's also somebody finally seeing you for everything you do or the person that you are. All right? Nothing is being unseen. It's like what you do is not being unseen. Okay? I feel like it's recognition for what you do. Okay? You get recognition for what you do and what you bring to the table. All right? Because they fell out together. So somebody here is definitely, you look at this. You got the Empress. Somebody here is being recognized for what they do. Somebody is watching you and seeing you. And maybe it's an understanding here. The Empress is a person that embodies all the queens. She's a mother. She's caring. She's devoted. She don't want no problems. She works hard. She can help you in any way she can. She seeks the truth. She looks for the truth. She finds the truth. Okay? She has patience. Okay? She's determined. She's a good friend. She's a good mother. All right? She's very creative. Maybe this means that you're giving birth to something new, or a child, or adopting kids. But seeing you here is like, I feel like you being paraded, acknowledged for what you do, and everything that you have done. You know, is that energy that you manifested that is waiting for you. It's like you've been waiting for this result and you getting it. And you're like the emperor. People are looking at you like this queen admiring you. I mean, it's like you're everything a man would want in a woman. Okay? You got everything in front of you. Everything you will ever want. And everything you are. It's like you are being acknowledged for everything that you do. And it says, it's like somebody here is realizing that they need to move on forward. Okay? To a better you. To a healthier life. All right? It says because somebody here is like in a hermit mode. All right? But it's because they finally see everything in you. All right? Or it's like you changing the way you think, the way you move. But I feel like somebody is being paraded. And you, everything you work for, you finally seeing everything you work for. Okay? You have a lot of opportunities arriving to you, opening for you. You are the Empress. You embody everything and everything you want and everything in you. Okay? Let's see what else we're talking about here. Let's see what else. Tell me about this six of wands, being paraded, being acknowledged, having a standing ovation, being on stage, being a speaker. Okay, people are listening to you. Maybe you have a YouTube, maybe you have a podcast, maybe you do. It's something here that people are listening to you, and they constantly listening to you. And it's like everything you've been waiting for is coming together for you. And it's like you're the Empress. It's like you're getting everything you want. You embodying all the queens. It's like everything, every meaning of every queen in the deck of cards is you in one. That is pretty huge. You in one is pretty huge. Tell me more. 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 Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more about this Wands. What we need to know here? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? They're falling out in twos. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. All right? I feel like someone wants to offer you a gift, and that's with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like it's a new concept, a new way of discovering things, right? It's an offer, okay? It's an agreement. It's a new it's something involving something new to you, the beginning of a new task, a new idea, a plan of a seeds for the future, a great potential of success, manifesting power, prosperity, a plant made a growth. Something here is like direct focus and faith. And let me tell you something. When you plant your seeds in good soil and you let the sun, nature, okay, take its course and do what it got to do, it's going to grow, okay? A new involvement with skills and service, a moving in the right direction, improvement to a situation, all right? Often something to a social or your service will be recognized, okay? Good company with new friendship. Oof. All right. Something here is all new coming to you, but I feel like someone wants to give you this. The universe want to hand you this. You know, you planted your seeds and everything, but someone here feels like they've been hurt because you got endings, and endings means the Ten of Swords means endings, a painful ending. Okay, so you got a lot of beautiful things coming to you, but you gotta understand and you gotta let go of these painful endings in order to get what you want to get from the universe. So don't dwell on whatever happened to you. Don't, it's like you are healing every day from whatever it is. It's a painful ending, crisis, being stabbed in the back, an opportunity to find deep healing, an opportunity to find hope and faith in a situation. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. Okay, sometime eruption can occur in the past. We're going in a broken relationship, broken dreams. I feel like somebody here wants to offer you everything, but you gotta let go of all these a painful ending here that already passed, but you dwelling on it. Okay, you gotta find a part in your heart to heal from this. All right, and not beat yourself down for whatever happened or beat the person down. It's a time where the universe is giving you so much, but you need to move on from this painful situation that already happened in your life. Okay? And this is crazy because you got the Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming to you, but it's like you keep going back to what happened to you. It's like you gotta let go of what happened to you because it's like you need to move on from it. You need to heal from it and not be stuck in it. You know, you feel like you want to keep talking about how somebody hurt you, what they did to you. Why don't you move on from it? Because you got so much more coming to you if you only move from this. Because I feel like you punishing yourself and you punishing a person. And like you cannot stop punishing yourself. And because you can't let go of it. So you living with it. And then you punishing a person because the person already know what happened. But when are you going to get past it? I don't mean get over it. I mean get past it. All right? Without torturing you or the person. Okay? And that's what it means. It means because it's the 10 of swords and then you got the Hierophant, then you got death. So it's something that it's something higher than you. Okay? It's like something very spiritual in a high level. At this, you can be spiritual. You can look for things in church or in mentors or things like that. But it's something higher in you, inside of you, just telling you that you got so much to give. Okay, so much to give. But how can you get all your blessings if you beating yourself up about what happened to you and beating a person that did it to you? Okay? It's like a never-ending story. But it's like, when are we going to move on from this? How can we move on from it? And what can we do to better the situation? What can we do to better this situation? To better ourselves? To find healing in a situation. And I mean healing within yourself. So that you can live a healthier life. Because you got to take a look at yourself. That's not doing you no good. It's not doing good for you physically, mentally, or emotionally. So you must move on and stop poking at this situation. It's almost like you are just devouring a person for what they did. And it's like you just torturing this person for what they did. And I think this person's already tortured himself for what they did to you. And you may not believe it, but they have. Okay? So believe in it. So it's telling you to look. It's like two people, right? Looking for the same things. Wanting to end a situation that been having two people in a place where they don't want to even be. Right? They just want to end this chaos, this craziness, this inside of two different people in a situation that it's like nothing good is being spoken about either one of y'all. You don't speak good about them, they don't speak good about you. But deep inside of you, you got love for this person. Okay? But you keep beating each other up by the words and the things that you say. Right? So the words that you speak about a person, you sending it out to the universe and you can't take them back. So it seems like both of y'all want to come to a place in your life where you want peace and you just want to end the chaos. Two people know what happened. The world don't need to know what happened. Okay, I think the world already heard enough about what happened. And two people already hurt each other enough. And so all this is saying is find it in your heart and in a spiritual way, right? To end something. Because the highest priest is here. And then you got death. So, and then you got the Queen of Cups. Okay? And this Queen of Cups is offering you a huge cup. So whatever it is, just backstabbing, all of this. You got backstabbing, you got the highest priest to death and the Queen of Cups. So you got to end this situation. And I mean end it. Because this is a preacher, a death, and a Queen of Cups. Offering a big ass cup here. Something here literally has to end. It's got to be a death here. To end this is something that you need to let go once and for all. It's something here that's telling you that it's like God is talking to you and God is telling you, listen to me. You need to literally let go of this because you're punishing yourself more than anything. Okay? And you know you got a lot of love to give because you got the Queen of Cups. And it's like, you sitting there crying over this. You got the preacher, you know, telling this man his last words. But you got a lot of love here. It's like a real funeral. You need to end it. End it. And it has to end. It cannot be constantly talking about the same thing. Something here has to end. And it's whatever it is that happened, it was so crazy. And it's like you are beating up yourself more than anything. And on top of that, you torturing this person. All right. And it's like two people looking for justice in a spiritual level. In a spiritual level. So something here has to be done. Okay? For good. And I mean, I feel like it's taking a lot here. And it's got to be, because all I see is stab bag. I feel like God wants to give you this Ace of Pentacles, but all you do is worry about what happened to you. And it's like you can sit here and lie to the world or lie to your friends and your family and whoever, right? And tell the story over and over and over again. But deep in your heart, it's a secret that you hold to yourself. And you got a lot of love for this person. More than enough love. It's like you can put a good show for somebody, but you can't put a good show for God. And God knows your heart. Okay? Ooh. So it's like, can we stop talking about what happened so bad in our lives? I think the world knows, everybody knows what happened. Can we move on? And this is like somebody just saying, can we just move on from this? I think everybody knows. Now, can we move on? It's like, can you and a person just move on from it? All right, it's two people need to move away from the chaos, the craziness, and come to a place in their life where they're humble. And I don't mean humble to the world, but humble inside of them. Peace inside of you. So that whatever it is that's literally making you sick. Sick. Because somebody here feels literally sick. And I mean sick. Over this whole thing. All right? So remember, watch the words you put out into the universe. All right? You got to watch what you put out to the universe. All right? Because it's not good. All right? And you can't not change what happened, but you can better yourself and and move on. It's like, oh God, now you got the Emperor and the Empress, and now you got the Seven of Cups. So whoever this is meant to be. You got the two pairs of all the pairs, the King of all kings and the Queen of all queens. But it's like this person can have all the choices. Both of y'all have a lot of choices, a lot of suitors. But y'all pick love. So it's like something here needs to end. And what needs to end is what happened. It already happened. And it's like you can't get past that. But I don't care what you say, how you say it. You can fool the world. It's two people here fooling the world because of how crazy shit is and was. And I ain't gonna say is because it ain't no is anymore, but was. And you can't get past it. So therefore you talk negative about everything that took place, right? But you gotta clear the negativity out of your head. All right? Because it's like you are wounded. You're wounded, and it's like you overprotected over this whole thing. You got to let go of all of this that you need, because it's something here that's beautiful, but it's like you keep protecting yourself over this. All right? And somebody wants to work with you. Someone wants to work it with you, but it's like you're so overprotected. You are battling. It's something here that it's like you can't help yourself. And I don't care what nobody say. It's like it's like this. And you the highest priest. So now you got the Empress, the highest priest, you got the Hierophant, you got the Death's Scorpio. You got a lot of major here. But you know the truth. But it's like somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to work something out with you. But it's like you are on self-protective mode. It's like you don't want to, um, again, it's like for some reason you are so chill and being overprotected, and it's like things can be moving beautiful for you, but it's like you determined to. It's something here that you facing. It's a difficult situation that you facing. It's like so. It's like you determined to move forward, and you can do better. And it's like you're pushing yourself beyond your own persevere limitation, and you need to trust and just trust as you do, because it's like you can trust, but you still got your hand. It's like you can trust in the situation, right? But still, you overprotected over again. It's like you're doing good, but it's something here that you are um, facing. It's like a difficult situation in your life that keeps like holding you from moving forward in a situation. But you know it because you're watching a lot of readings. You probably a tarot card reading. Can I say something to you? Check it out, Pisces. I do tarot readings, right? A lot of y'all get private readings because this is a general reading. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes, right? And I'm going to say this. I don't care how much you love me. I mean, I do care how much you love me. I do care that you watch me. But sometimes, right, you get so caught onto what you're going through. And so you start seeking you.To tarot readers and all of this, right? Sometimes maybe you need to take a break from tarots, all right? Because, you watch it because you want the answers to what you're looking for, right? It's like you seeking this answer, right? But this ain't going to help you because it's like you want to work something on your own, but it's like you going through something a lot in your life that, sometimes it's like you watch too much tarot or too many people, and I'm talking about myself. I ain't talking about no other tarot. If it's me, even though you love me and all of this, sometimes you need to take a break from tarots. Okay, we're here to help you, but sometimes it can be overwhelming about a decision that you need to make. And sometimes you watch so much tarots that it's confusing you because you got somebody telling you, oh, they coming, and another person telling you, look, this person ain't good for you. Watch it, But it's a situation that only you are going through. And no tarot in the world can make a decision for you and for what you want. Okay? So what happens is you get in a situation here where somebody's saying, look, stay away from that person. That person ain't no good, right? You should already know that. And I don't mean already know that, because it is like, I just feel like it's somebody here that is guard over what happened to them, but still got a lot of love for this person. And so it's negative thoughts and negative around you, right? Negativity speaking negative, thinking negative. All right. So sometimes you need to take a break from this because so that you can think on your own and clear your mind and see what you want. Because everybody that you've been to that done bad to you, people change. And you don't know that because you got to break a wall up and all you thinking, oh, this person's the devil. And hell to the no. And no to the no. And this and that. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm for one that look at the past and be like, I've been through too much. But who am I to say that that person ain't changed? Because I haven't seen that person or talked to that person. Who am I to say, that maybe this, us being apart, made a change in their life. Maybe now they do appreciate you more than they ever have. Because sometimes you got to go through things to appreciate a person. And some of y'all saying, well, this person is married, living with somebody. Listen, everybody's situation is different, right? But I'm talking about somebody here needs to move on from a situation within themselves, okay? Because you are guarded up. Somebody want to work with you, and it's like a lot of tarot readers, a lot of listening to tarots, a lot of, and this is general reading. In order for you to know your situation, you need to get a private reading when it's about you and not the world. So that's why they say take what fit and leave the rest behind. Because maybe you're not even in this, but you creating more problems to what you have because you're listening to too many tarots. Okay? And I'm going to say it again. As much as you love me, okay, and you in a situation where you confused, you don't know what to do, but you still love a person, but you just don't know how to handle it. And I know I've helped many people. I know that. But I also know sometimes it's time for you to break loose for a while. All right, to clear your mind without tarots, without just go on a hermit mode and clear your mind. Okay? Because I see a lot of things here, but I also feel like somebody is so much in their thoughts about what happened to them that it's like it's like bad words are flowing out of the mouth and bad thoughts and how you see a person. And I'm not talking about people you met or you really don't know a person. I'm talking about somebody you've been with. Literally, no. Okay? This ain't for somebody just met somebody, broke up with somebody, or a year or two. I'm talking about somebody that invested time with a person. Okay? Yes. I feel like it's just too much around you that you need to break out of. And sometimes you need time spent alone, away from you-To, people that keep talking about the same shit. Okay? It's something here because it's something beautiful here. But it cannot move on because you keep thinking about what happened. Okay? And you can't stop. All right? And it's our own behaviors that stop our growth. It's not the situation. It's our behaviors. Okay? How we behave after. All right? Because you could go to court and battle a divorce case and you see like two cats killing at each other, barking at each other, ripping each other up. When in reality, you never had no good time with that person. You never had no good time at all. Like, and I'm going to say it again. And it's not saying go back and be with somebody. It's saying to bring it to a level where at least you can be at peace with yourself and with the person and the situation. And that's what it's about. And that's when you start growing. That's when you start growing, because look at this. The star. You got a lot of major things here. But it seems like it's like you need to move forward. Free yourself from a situation. Be at peace with the person. And that don't mean marry the person, go back with the person. It says be at peace with the person in the situation. It don't mean, oh, I got a divorce, I got everything, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Of course you don't, because you got what you want. But I mean at peace. You can have all the money in the world, right? But if you ain't at peace with yourself, you have nothing. Do you understand? You got to be at peace with the situation and the person. And that's all I got to say. Because this reading is literally saying that. It's two people like wishing the worst on each other and talking negative about each other. But deep in their heart, they know it's not like that. Okay? But the world sees it like the worst thing that happened to you in the world, right? Because there's too many people involved that y'all involved. But I'm going to say it again. You need to be at peace within yourself with the situation and the person. And I don't mean marry the person. I don't mean go back with the person. I mean be at peace with the situation and the person. And most of all, yourself. All right? And the only way, this is a general reading, not a private reading. But it's somebody here battling craziness within themselves, which is making you sick, literally, physically sick in your body. Okay? Do you understand? This is serious. All right? You need to be at peace. And I'm going to say it again. At peace with yourself first, the situation and the person. And things will change for you and for them. Believe in me. Because you're mirroring each other. And there's a reason why. Because it ain't no peace there. Okay? So if you need a private reading, get it from me or someone else. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.